Episode number 9, kicking it off with a bang, doing some barbarian fishing for you. No, I'm only joking, we're just doing this AFK whilst we're editing the other video. Anyway, roll the intro, and we'll see you after the intro. I'm killing every monster in old school RuneScape by release. This is BeastRelease. He has no restrictions on quests, skills, diaries or items, but he must kill all monsters in order. Once killed, he can return to them at any time, and the goal is to kill them all. Last time out on BeastRelease, we straight up just powered through a load more monsters, 40 more to be precise. We boxed off a few quests, including the dreaded Underground Pass, and also killed a few more of the King Black Dragon to chase them rune limbs. Right, now that's out the way, let's talk about today's episode and what we're going to be doing moving forward. Little shout out to Kits and Epi as well, thanks for the message, man. Apologies, I did try messaging you back, but you went offline before I got to, so my bad on that one. There is 67 fishing done. That's a couple of levels we've got boxed off. Some guy just tried to spec me with some dagger as well. Anyway, let's talk about what we're going to actually do in this episode. We've got 3 main goals we want to box off. We want to get the rune limbs from King Black Dragon that's been dragging on now for about 4 episodes. I just want to go and get that one boxed off and out the way. So our next grind is going to be prepping for that and going and getting loads of fish ready to go on that one. The goals after that, we're going to kill 106 monsters in this episode, so we're going to get Morytania unlocked. And the other grind that we're going to get along the side of that one will be our Slayer grind back on the go, because in a couple of dates along the line, we're going to unlock the monkey. First things first is to catch the 1000 swordfish we want to go for. That'll just allow us to do KBD a little bit more efficiently, and whilst I've got you, drop into the BeastRelease friends chat, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and comment in the section down below. Let me know what your favourite fish is, favourite seafood. I want to know, just whilst I'm doing this fishing grind. Right, just about to head off for another birdhouse run, but I've just realised I am 68 cooking, so I can head over to the fishing guild when we get back, so you get a +7 fishing boost. There we are, into the fishing guild for the first time, and now we're going to probably just sit here and do our fishing, bank it all, then go cook it after. Probably make our life a bit easier with that +7 boost. Right, we have got over 1000 swordfish, 393 cooked, 661 to cook. Let's get started and see what we finish up with. That is all of the swordfish cooked. Let's see how many we've got in the bank. And just over 900 we finished up with. 440 burnt ones in the bank. So if you know, you know, and it's Call of Duty Season 3 at the moment, and I am playing it a lot, so I'm just going to sit here at the Ogres doing a bit of AFK range and defense training on long range, see if we can get any levels before we go back to KBD. I have been slacking so hard recently. We were at the Ogres last time we saw you, and we've got ourselves to 81 range and 65 defense for KBD. I've now got everything prepped, so we're literally just going to camp this monster until we get these rune limbs, and hopefully a cheeky little dragon pickaxe in there, but let's get on with it. Let's head up to KBD and let's get the show on the road. Right, it's going to be the first kill. Fingers crossed we get it first time, because that would be absolutely amazing for the account. It's been quite stressful, actually. We're struggling to find worlds and stuff. First kill, we get some rune bolts. Beautiful. Not the rune limbs that we wanted, but we'll keep going. Get in! Got him! Rune libs. Limbs, libs, whatever you call them. Rune limbs, we've got them. Oh, beautiful. Telly out. I know they're only a 1 in 32 drop, but I am so buzzing to finally have that. The rune crossbow is finally ours. Got everything for it. Let's put it together, and let's put the sinew on. Oh, you need to spin the sinew first. Right, let me go spin that really quick. Oh, God. I'm forgetting everything. That makes sense. It's now a crossbow string. There we have a rune crossbow completed on BeastRelease. People said I couldn't do it. I've had to take a few minutes just to compose myself, but I'm so glad we've finally got the rune crossbow. It's taken so long to get KBD down and get that final kill, but we've got it. Let's move on to unlocking Slayer and getting ourselves to Morytania. Right, it's another one of them days. There's not a lot to tell you. There's probably going to be a fair few of them in this episode because we're doing that many monsters, but we only see the release of the Observatory quest and 4 quick and easy monsters to kill. First up, we are killing the Poison Spider. Second is the Goblin Guard. Next up is the Ghost at the Grave of Scorpius. And yes, I've got to kill one of these dudes, but look how small these scorpions are. I didn't even know these existed. A one-shot kill for the Grave Scorpion down, and that is all 4 monsters from the 17th of March 2003 complete. So while I sit here and mine my shooting style, let's talk about the 14th of April 2003 and why we're finally heading into the desert. So today we see the release of the Shanty Pass and the extension to Al-Kharid with the desert area. We got a new quest added to the game which we need to complete today, and also saw the release of new throwing weapons. An interesting fact on these is that they could not be stacked in the inventory, so stacking throwing knives wasn't a thing. There's also this section on the wiki, something about writing letters and responding to some of the letters from the people that play the game. If you remember that, let me know in the comment section down below, because I definitely don't remember that one. I'm just killing the Shanty Guard first before we head into the actual desert, because he's sat at the Shanty Pass. That's Shanty Guard down. Ugh Funky next, and he's running away. Slapbang 9, you are dead. Just killing the Desert Wolf, because he's the last one that's not part of the quest. Desert Wolf down, now let's go start Tourist Trap. I'll probably say this a million times while I was playing this series, but another one of them quests where you've got to run backwards and forwards between 2 places. So the bulk of the monsters from this quest are here, stood right outside. We've got the 5 mercenaries to kill. First one we are taking down is the mercenary captain, and he is not dead yet. There we go, that's mercenary captain down. We've got his key. Now let's kill his mates. There goes Brown Beard, White Beard, Mr. COVID-19 with his face mask, and the range / melee dude that's wearing a coif but hitting you with a machete. That's all 5 mercenaries down. A quick wardrobe change, and a rowdy slave down, and that is all monsters complete. Time to finish the quest. Tourist Trap is done, and for some strange reason I used the XP on thieving, but that is date complete. Time to move on. Yet another small release date today. We saw the release of the Watchtower quest. We also saw the bank space in RuneScape quadrupled. Now we do have 5 new monsters to kill, and all 5 are part of the Watchtower quest. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now we killed Gorad without our recorder on, obviously, so that's why it now says you do not need to fight him, but that's him complete. This is why I hate questing, because every time I forget an item, I've got to walk all the way back to the bank to come all the way back again to get on with the quest. Ogre Chieftain down, the Enclave Guard down. I don't know how the Ogres class this place as a city, but there's the City Guard down. RuneScape logic at its finest. 71 agility to get down this slope, and I'm level 70. After a 5-mile hike we are back. I have made the decision that this is a warm-up for one small favour. And after all the complaining, there is the Watchtower quest completed. And the final monster to kill, there you go, Watchman down. That is all the monsters from today's date complete, and it is time to move on. "45 Herb Law, the last requirement for today's quest. But what quest, you may ask? The 20th of August saw the release of Legends quest. This was RuneScape's biggest quest so far that had a long list of skill requirements. We also need to get to 107 quest points, and right now we're sitting at 98. So to complete today's quest, we need to do more quests. First up today, we are infiltrating the Black Knight's Fortress. Quest complete and our first 3 quest points. Next up is the Sheep Herder, one of RuneScape's more annoying quests. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4. 1 more quest, because I need 2 more. And the final quest before we do the quest we actually want to do is Prince Ali's Rescue. This quest allows you to pass through this gate free of charge. Now that's the quest done and 108 quest points, we now need to go shopping for Legends quest. I also didn't realise we needed to get 50 strength for Legends quest. Is it just me, or does this snakeweed take forever? I am so lucky that this woman sells the soul rune, because if she didn't, we'd have to do more quests. But after all of my shopping, we are finally set to go complete Legends quest. So there's a few clips that are absolutely messed up because I set my recorder wrong on OBS. As you can see, again, Same problem we encountered last time. But there is quest started, so I'm just going to whiz you through Legends Quest really quickly. We started by taking down the Jungle Wolf. Next up, we killed the Umi Bird. Then we finished mapping the map, killed the Tormented Warrior, grabbed a few vanilla pods, and spent about 15 minutes trying to get out of this bloody jungle area. Next up, it's the Deathwing going down, and I'm going to absolutely butcher this one, but the Nezik Chenend. I don't know how to pronounce it, so don't laugh at me. San Tojalon was next, followed up by Arving Sene. The last monster of the quest was Ranalf Devere, and that should take us to quest completion. Quest complete, Legend Quest is now done, and we got ourselves 55 Herblore off the back of that. The final monster from today's date, the Pit Scorpion, is down, and that is date complete. It is time to move on. So, 3 really quick dates to knock off. Today is the Shadow Warrior, and there he is down for you. The record is still off, so I just want to bat through this and get it out of the way. Next up's the 23rd of September 2003, 4 monsters to kill, and we're going for the Mage Cape. There is the 4 variants of Collodion. There is the Guffix Mage down, the Sarah Mage down, and the Zamarok Mage down. All 4 completed. Time to move on. Obviously we went for the Zamarok Cape too. The 22nd of March 2004, and we've only got 1 monster to kill. That monster would be the Green Dragon. There's the final hit. Date complete. Time to move on. The 29th of March 2004, the date I've been waiting for. The release of RuneScape 2, unlocking Slayer again, loads of new monsters, defenders, the list goes on. But first, let's have a quick look at the update notes. So I'm not going to give you every last detail from this update, I'm just going to skim over a few things. RS2 beta has ended, we've now got the full game RS2. We've also copied the stats from both games, so you can kind of play RS1 and RS2 and have both your stats. Your main account is obviously RS2 or RS1, whichever one you choose. You can move your items and your weapons and stuff across to the whichever game you want to go to. It just saves the economy and stuff like that, it says. RS2 has been renamed to RuneScape, the game we all know today, and RS1 has been renamed to RuneScape Classic, and it has its own separate section on the website. Apart from that, enjoy the new improved game. Lots for us to talk about today, but we're not going to tell you everything now. We'll talk through it in bits and bats as we go. So let's get going. The most important thing for me today is Slayer. I can unlock Slayer again. I can kill the monkey. We've got 38 to kill. This will be the first monster we're killing from this date, and there you go. Monkey down. First one done. Now we're going to kill number 38 and see if we can get lucky with another Slayer task. Final monkey down. There you go, task complete, and we need 1 more before we start receiving them Slayer points. We've come to Xanaris to see if we can get our first Slayer task. I've just picked this one because it was the best combat I've got. 168 fire giants. We can complete some more Slayer. Right, let's go get them killed. A place we know far too well, this one. Killed too many fire giants already, but there is a first level coming in, level 18. You've watched me kill far too many of these guys. That's the final one though. 168 fire giants done, 18k XP, 5 tasks, and our first 10 points. That got us to 34 Slayer. Now let's see if we can get another task. Is RNG just going to be on our side? No, he's not. 130 trolls. I can't do the trolls, but they're not too far away. We will get there, but 34 Slayer as it stands. Alrighty then, we have 37 monsters to kill on today's date. This is a big release date, but they're all pretty easy monsters, a lot of them low levels, so let's get to it. First up on today's list is the Duckling and the 2 ducks, 1 female and 1 male. There you have them, all 3 down. Let's move over to Ardoin. Next up, we are at the zoo, killing the penguin. There's Mr. Penguin down. Next up was a woman in Ardoin, and I had a real problem killing this one because I could not get inside. I swear I went through probably 2 inventories of swordfish to try and get in, but we got in finally, and this will be the kill for you. Next up, we've got 3 women to kill, 1 in purple, 1 in brown, and the final one in red. We had a real struggle finding this one. I had to go to Mod Ash to find out where it was. Next up, we're at West Ardoin, and we have 7 more women to kill. We've got 3 level 3s, 2 level 4s, a level 12, and a level 14. That's 1 of the level 3s down. That's your level 12 down. That should be the level 14. That's the second of the level 3s. The first of the level 4s. There's your level 14 woman down. There's your third level 3 woman. That's all level 3s completed. And there is your final level 4 for the women. Now on to the next one. There's a level 3 monk down. There you have a level 5 snake down. There's the level 6 bat. We have the ranging guild in sight now. We need to kill 4 of the tower guards, 1 north, east, south and west, and also the guard out front. It's actually the guard inside that we need to kill, not out front. There's the range guild guard down and done. Now let's kill the 4 tower archers. North archer down. East archer down. That last hit should be the south archer down. There he goes. There is your west archer down. All 4 tower archers complete. Let's get out of here. There's the speared Khazadi trooper down. That's a level 49 mounted terrorbird. The level 31 mounted terrorbird. And that one is the terrorbird all on its own. There is the biggest monster from this date. The level 159 shade down. It took about 20 minutes, that one, just to kill. Now that's exaggerating, it was probably about 3 or 4 minutes, but still a long time, just sat crossbowing it. Had to use protect from melee on that. Right, 3 more monsters to kill all around Ardoyne. First up, we're going to kill the archer that's sat on top of the castle roof. Archer down, and there is the Cyclops at the zoo down. And we are finally finishing off with Invrigar the Necromancer. Nice, quick kill, only level 20. There he's down. Now we've got another little mini grind we need to go complete before we finish off this day. Forget that little mini grind. I thought I needed to kill the 2 Cyclopses in the Warriors Guild, so I started getting the strength and attack level. And we don't need to kill them till 2006. On to the next. So next up we have 2 super quick dates to complete. The 6th of April 2004 is up first, and we have to kill the 2nd cow added to the game. There was a small update, and it was a random event added to the game where some vines would appear under your feet. If you stayed still, it would disappear in 30 seconds. If you started moving, I think you'd start to take damage. I don't remember it, I can't remember seeing it. But with that, there is your cow, and he is now down. We can move on to the next date, which is just as small as this one. Now we're at the 15th of April 2004 and 2 new monsters to kill, one of which we've already killed, Sir Carl from the Underground Pass. Now I didn't realise he was added to the game after the other 2, maybe I'm wrong, but looking at his wiki page, he was added today. Updates wise, we just had a server update today and the game was offline for a little bit, but nothing to shout out about. And the other monster we need to kill is just one of the level 1 spiders. I knew full well I would forget something, and I forgot the spade. And I need to telly out and walk all the way back. Well, I was going to kill Sir Carl again, but he's not here anymore. I'm guessing he disappears when you complete the quest, if anybody can confirm that. But yeah, we killed him before anyway, so he's boxed off. And finally, the level 1 spider complete. Date complete. Time to move on. It's now the 5th of May 2004, and probably a date I've been dreading for a while. We see the release of the dreaded treasure trail. Obviously we've got an NPC to kill today, and it's a bit of a tough one to get to. We also saw the release in the update for bigger bank space, and also faster herb lore secondary ingredients. We need to talk about this guy, the Zamarok Wizard, and it's today's NPC we need to kill. We need to get a hard clue scroll with a wilderness step with coordinates. That will allow us access to go out and kill the Zamarok Wizard. Getting the hard clue scrolls with the right step though is the tricky bit. Now I've got a clue scroll banked and this is the first step. I can go and complete this because it's just in the Dwarven Mines just outside Falador. Now the key to this is I need 1 lucky step. That's all it is, just 1 step. We can get that 1 step that can take us to the wilderness to a coordinate step. That's all we need. Right, first step complete. Right, we've got a Falador Park and Play song one. What's the song? Where can we get this? Let's have a look. Waterbirth Island Dungeon. I don't know if I can get in there. Let's go and have a look. Right, we can get in. We just need 1,000 coins. So back to the bank. Let's go get 1,000 coins and let's head to the dungeons. Right, I've ran around here for about 2 or 3 minutes and I can't find it anywhere. I think I need to go further into the dungeon, so it's a drop on this clue. Welcome to my home for the next 6 months whilst we try and get this clue scroll. I don't know how long it's going to take. Hopefully we get lucky, but I know my luck and I probably won't. Well, that is the drop rate for the hard clue, and we haven't had one yet, so we'll keep killing them. It's probably going to be a long grind, this one. I don't know if this counts, but I've got a hard clue scroll in the wilderness where I need to dig. I don't know if it counts as a Zamorak wizard though, that's the problem. So let's go to the wilderness, see if we can get this step done without dying, and then hopefully get a Zamorak wizard out of it. I don't think I've fluked it because I think it tells you underneath saying Zamorak wizard or something like that underneath, but let's go see anyway. Right, moment of truth, I don't think it is. No, it's not. We got another clue scroll. Right, it was a step we couldn't do as well, so we've had to drop that one. Let's go back to the Hellhounds and get some more clue scrolls. Fingers crossed it doesn't take long to get the second one. Right, we did get another clue scroll, but as you can see on the left-hand side, it does tell you double agent level 65, and we can't kill him yet, so that's another dropped clue. Look what I've got, baby! Zamorak wizard on the left-hand side. Spawned it on the third clue scroll drop. You what? I was really thinking that this was going to take me weeks, months, I don't know how long. I just thought getting that one step of a clue scroll on a hard one when you can't do a lot of the steps was really going to take its time. But let's get him killed, let's get this date complete, and let's move on to unlocking Morytania soon. There it is, final hit. Zamorak wizard down. We can now move on to the next day. That dreaded step is out of the way. And yeah, I don't really care about the clue scroll. Let's move on. It is the 18th of May. And it is time for us to go big chompy bird hunting. Just need to pick myself up a few wolf bones before we get the quest started. I mean, this is a quick quest, but it's just one of them ones where this cutscene, I mean, it's not even a cutscene, you're just waiting for the chompy bird to spawn. Seems to take forever. I would have guessed with a quest it would have just naturally spawned in. It's finally spawned, and there is the quest Chompy down. Big chompy bird hunting is now complete. That's quest done. Just need to go find ourselves a level 6 chompy to kill. Level 6 chompy has appeared. Just need a one big hit. There we go. There's your level 6 chompy down. Date complete. Time to move on. Elemental Workshop Day, the 2nd of June 2004, and it's another easy quest to box off. They're all pretty easy when you're unlocking things like this. But anyway, let's go get these 4 elementals killed and the quest complete. I've got literally nothing to show you from the update because it is literally just Elemental Workshop Release Day. Earth Elemental down, quest completed, Water Elemental down, Fire Elemental is down, and the last one, the Air Elemental, is finally done and dusted. That is it, that is date complete. We are now moving on to unlocking Morytania. Let's go do Priest in Peril and step foot into settled homelands. Yes, it is the 29th of June 2004, and yes, I messed up the recordings on these, so I'm going to have to do you a big voiceover on this one. We started the Priest in Peril quest, we killed the guard dog, we killed the monk Zamorak, and we finished the quest. And with that, we've now finished every one of our goals from the beginning of the video. We got the rune crossbow from KBD, we've unlocked Slayer again, although it's already locked again, and we've unlocked Morytania. All 3 boxed off. Bit of a longer video, but I'm well chuffed with it. So that is episode 10 complete. We have unlocked Morytania, we've got the rune crossbow now, and we have got Slayer going again, and it's also locked again, but it's only a couple of dates away, so we'll get back on the Slayer grind soon. And I can still do Slayer. I could go back to Turiel and get a task from there. Fingers crossed I get one that I'm allowed to do. But yeah, I mean, it's been a longer episode. It's not been as high quality editing from my perspective, I don't think, but we just wanted to get this video out. You may have seen obviously on Twitter or over on YouTube. I put a little post out just saying I wanted to take a quick break from YouTube for a little while, probably up to September this year. I just want to obviously focus on making some better quality videos and getting a load of footage together just to try and make a bit of continuity with the videos, not waiting 6-7 weeks for a video to come out. If I can make 2 or 3, 4 episodes in the next couple of months, that'll just get me a little bank, and I can start to knock them out from there. We've also got a little new series on the side, which obviously will come out probably September time as well. That's more of just a little filler to go in between these videos. It's nothing major, so don't be expecting some massive grind. I mean, I am grinding on it, but not major grinds. But anyway, I'm not going to keep rabbling. I will see you back in September for episode number 10. thank you very much for watching. The push is for 1,000 subscribers now. So if you aren't already subscribed and you are still watching, obviously hit that subscribe button. It helps. Hit the like button. Drop me a comment. You know, all the usual jazz. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in a couple of months on episode number 10. Don't worry, BeastRelease is going to keep going.